Hey, what did you tell him? Oh.
In thinking about all the different places on the planet, and specifically ones that we've never seen in any of these movies, it's always fun to find iconic imagery to juxtapose the Titans against.
We were looking for iconic places for Godzilla to roar, and it just seemed like there's nothing as iconic as the Rock of Gibraltar. We just had this great image that we started developing with Godzilla scrambling up to the top of the Rock of Gibraltar, giving his mighty roar. And then from there, it morphed into, we've never seen Godzilla jump off of anything into the water.
In his new form, you're trying to find things for him to do that you've never seen, and we've never seen Godzilla take a big dive like that before, so the natural place for that is going to be the Rock of Gibraltar. I mean, this movie, I think we shot in 7 or 8 different countries. It was important to us to really go to a lot of these places and get real photography there. Alessandro, the VFX supervisor, he also doubled his second unit, and he went out to Gibraltar.
And of course, The Rock was shot in Gibraltar. I went there and shot from the helicopter and from the ground. And then from there, it takes us to Cairo.
At the beginning of the film, we established that Godzilla's on the surface and Kong is below in Hollow Earth, and as long as they stay in their own territories, there'll be no problem. But later in the film, Kong realizes he has to go up and bring Godzilla down to Hollow Earth.
Godzilla won't come down here unless Kong brings him.
Okay, the last time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
That, of course, leads to a huge fight between Kong and Godzilla amongst the pyramids in Egypt.
There aren't very many ancient structures on Earth that are of the scale of Godzilla and Kong, so the pyramids seemed like a no-brainer.
And so naturally, when it came time to develop this movie, I was like, wouldn't it be great if Godzilla and Kong are just completely destroying thousands of years of antiquity very casually during the course of their fight?
There's a great beat in the Egypt battle.
Kong does the sort of cheap move of throwing sand up and getting in Godzilla's eyes.
Yeah, well, I like that Kong can fight a little dirty. I think it's always really cool in movies where characters utilize their setting to give them some sort of, even if it's a brief advantage.
And this just enrages Godzilla.
And Adam has been really great at bringing almost WWE-like moves into these fights.
The Egypt fight really is not about winning or losing. This isn't a rematch. This isn't a Godzilla versus Kong 2, because Kong's not going there to win. He's matured past that. He's going there because he needs Godzilla to help him.
They know Godzilla is preparing to fight Shimo and Scar King on the surface, but Kong knows that if he can bring Godzilla down, they can stop them from ever reaching the surface in the first place.
That's obviously not going that well. Luckily, Mothra comes in to save the day and to call the truce. And there's just such a shorthand with Mothra because we all know that Godzilla and Mothra sort of have this understanding, this unspoken bond that they've always had.
Mothra goes up in the pyramid and she tells Godzilla that he has to help Kong to defeat the Scar King.
The Egypt fight, to me, it's an homage to any city. If Godzilla and King Kong destroy it, that's like their way of paying respect to it in real life. It's an honor to have Godzilla and Kong destroy something.